Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you another update. This is the truck bed assembly for the 1949 Chev short bed Stepside truck. Making lots of progress on the bodywork. This is probably one of the most difficult steps of a restoration process to kind of translate for clients and for people that just are interested in vehicle restoration. The reason for that is it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of progress, and every time you take a picture of something with smoother and grits of paper, there's no concept of how much time elapses or is taken between each step to get the body closer and closer before it gets to final paint. So in a previous video we shared where we did a lot of hammer and dolly work. These are the original panels, so the rear panel, which we'll walk around in a moment, the rear panel and both side panels we cut, if you recall, from a long bed to a short bed. We've done a lot of hammer and dolly work. We epoxy sealed with black two-part epoxy all of the bare metal, and then we applied the gray high build primer, and then we block sanded it out, and we've been spending a few days now on the body smoothing process, and that's where you see, or what you see now. So we start basically at 80 grit. We sand everything by hand with blocks. We add smoother where needed, and then we're getting the body closer and closer in terms of smoothness. And then when we get the imperfections closer, like this step, we're just ready to apply another 3 or 4 coats of gray high build primer. So this is the passenger side of the bed. So this would be where the cab would meet. The passenger door and cab would be here visually if it was on the truck. And you can see there's a lot of high and low spots. You can see where the metal is showing through in some of the locations. They're the higher spots. And then we have our smoother, which is the lower spot. So right now we're blocking it all out. It's quite a bit of work to do that. And if the camera person can come around towards the back, avoid all of our shrapnel. You can see on the top rails too. So the earlier Chevs, we have the angled bed sides. And so we've been doing quite a bit of work in here. There was a lot of hammer and dolly work. There were some areas that the metal was stretched, and we used our shrinking tool for that to shrink some of the high spots. And then we use heat and hammer and dolly to get majority of the bad spots. So now you can see we've done not only the inside of the passenger side, the top rail, but also the outside. The front rail is a brand new aftermarket, a really nice reproduction with the correct bolt holes and threaded rod and the thicker metal. So we've dry fit that on to make sure everything is square and fits as it should, and then we're continuing on with the body smoothing. You can see on the back, this is the original section, which is that back filler panel, as some people refer to it as. The bed floor will be bolted to this inside rail, and then the tailgate will be attached, and that's underneath the tailgate, and then obviously the bumper will be over here. So it's quite a bit of work that has been done along the top rail, a lot of dents and dings, so same idea. We try to use as less body smoother as we can and rely more on hammer and dolly skill to get it closer. And then you can see this is our driver's side bed side now. And same idea. Very, very important to get all these seams as they are from the factory. And you can see we have our holes for our fender where it's going to get bolted onto. And then we have our top of our rail once again that has the smoother done. So in most cases what we like to do is try to use as much of the original metal as we can because of the thickness and being authentic to the truck. And this being a period correct bed, it's from a 49 or a 50, so it's nice to use this. And being a long bed, cutting it to a short bed, at this point you can't tell that we've modified this bed. This looks exactly as it would from the factory, pretty much in terms of overall shape and condition. So the progress will continue on this. We're just ready now. I'm going to get ready to apply more high build primer, and then we'll be block sanding again at the next grit of paper. So this is an update on the 1949 Chev short bed Stepside truck. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.